right, team, stand up. Hey, man, when you play a sport, you're not supposed to be cheating. You're supposed to play by the rules. The tea is hot. The water, I mean. We got 10 athletes who were caught cheating. Now, if you were ever caught cheating, it's one thing to get caught cheating on a test. That's happened to me before. We've all taken that L. But if you get caught cheating in sports, you just are just a miserable, sad walking person. Like, first of all, why are you even cheating playing a sport? You know what I'm saying? I don't associate myself with cheaters when they play sports, and I never will. 10 athletes who got caught cheating.
You know it's against the rules.
Cheating in sports can end an athlete's career in the blink of an eye, and it can also cost athletes and teams millions to repair the damage done after the cheating occurs. Some athletes have got away with it, and some athletes were caught on live TV and were punished shortly after. Today we count the 10 athletes who got caught cheating. This first cheating athlete playing in goal was caught damaging the football pitch he was playing on. After his team conceded a penalty, the goalie had the idea to dig up the dirt near the penalty area.
What?
So that the penalty taker trips up and misses the penalty. But
wow.
he was caught shortly after the penalty was taken and was punished shortly after.
Well, just watch what Hitz is doing here. He's just trying to kick up the ground a little bit by that penalty spot.
Wow.
This next clip actually comes from a baseball player, Michael Pineda, who was caught cheating with a substance on his neck that he tried to blend in with his skin so nobody would see.
What?
This substance is called pine tar and is banned in baseball, which is because it actually helps pitchers get a better grip on the ball, helping them pitch with an unfair advantage.
Wow.
The referee thought something looked suspicious on his neck.
Once again here, the Yankees, like a lot of teams, are shifting.
Yankees and Boston Red Sox days, huh?
After 2 strikes, Kelly Johnson went from third base to play the shift over at right.
I think they're going to check Pineda. Remember, against the Red Sox, he had what looked like pine tar in his hand. Later said it was dirt. But Fowler's going out to check Pineda.
Damn. You fucking cheater. Stop cheating, bro. What a cheater. Get him out of here. Stop cheating in sports.
Why would you have it so apparent on your neck?
Right, like what a dumbass. He had to be high or something.
Clearly, something's there on his neck.
He had to be off a pill.
Why would you do that? You know it's against the rules.
Cheating in American football is common, but usually comes down to teams sparring each other during practices and using deflated balls and etc. But this cheat was caught on camera and is just plain dirty. The New York Jets coach actually trips up the Miami Dolphins cornerback.
No way.
This could have potentially injured the cornerback and could have harmed his career, all because of this selfish coach.
He is on the Jets sideline.
Oh, what a bitch, bro.
Well, it looked like he got tripped by one of the members of the Jets staff.
What a bitch,
Well,
bro.
this is just uncalled for in the NFL. Watch the knee here being stuck out.
Damn,
on purpose
bro.
To trip up Nolan Carroll.
What a bitch, bro. I would have got up and stuck that coach, bro. He would have had to run me one, bro. I would have made sure every part of his nose was broken, bro.
This next scandal is quite hard to follow, but was one of the biggest scandals in sporting history.
Really?
This figure skater, Tonya Harding, was competing in the Olympics with her rival, Nancy Kerrigan. Someone in Tonya's team conspired to break Nancy Kerrigan's legs so she couldn't compete, and she was attacked, but not to the point where her bones were broken. This actually got Tonya banned, even though she had nothing to do with it. Here's the video of Nancy after she was attacked.
The fuck? What the fuck?
Joe Niekro was another baseball pitcher who was ejected from this baseball game after he was caught cheating with an illegal item in his possession. He was asked to empty out his pockets, and when he did, a small sheet of sandpaper fell out. Sandpaper affects the ball when it's thrown, and it affects the wind resistance, which can impact the batter's ability to hit the ball. He was shortly after ejected from the game. You wouldn't really think that badminton would
I didn't get
be a
that
game
one.
in where people could cheat, but that's exactly what happened in the 2012 Olympic Games in London, where 8 players were disqualified. The players were from South Korea and China and were deliberately hitting the ball into the net and throwing away the win to avoid facing stronger teams in later rounds. And you could argue that this is a poor system, but this is still cheating nonetheless.
This is the way elite badminton usually looks. But this is the way America's arch rival, the Chinese top seeds, play. Deliberately serving into the net again and again, 8 times, despite a chorus of boos and a warning from officials. Then, watch this. China lets it drop, and South Korea follows up by serving it way outside the line. An Indonesian team followed suit by tanking, and the South Korean head coach admitted the Chinese started this, so we did the same. Remember,
Wow.
this is not backyard barbecue badminton. This is the fastest racket sport in the world, where the shuttlecock can travel over 200 miles an hour.
Diving is a huge problem in football, and it happens pretty much almost every game. The players will pretend they have been fouled by falling on the floor as if they've been tripped in hopes that they will receive a free kick or penalty. This dive in particular is very famous and comes from David Luiz, and he dives on the floor but looks up at the camera and starts laughing.
Oh my gosh, what a flopping bitch. Yo, that dude is a weirdo. You gotta stay away from him in real life. If he's smiling like that.
Paul Millsap is a basketball player who is next up to shoot a free throw, but when he's about to throw the ball, he notices something very strange. He actually notices that the ball he's using is particularly sticky. Well, it actually turns out that the other team used an illegal substance to make the ball sticky so that when Paul would throw the ball, he'd mess up the throw because the ball was sticking to his hand.
Millsap started
What?
his career in Salt Lake City. Had some good seasons there and then signed a free agent deal to get out. He's really a well-rounded player. In that first game, the Rockets had a 19-point lead early in the game, and Millsap's telling him to look at the ball. Must be sticky.
NBA players cheating?
There's an argument going on.
The officials are saying that stickum is illegal, and the ball has stickum on it. And so they're going to have to exchange the ball.
This next cheating scandal
He
rocked the
cheat- they're
boxing world
cheating.
for a long time. Billy Collins took a brutal beating in this boxing match against his opponent Louis Resto, but he took the punches like a champ, and his career actually ended up paying for it after doctors said he shouldn't fight anymore. That's how severe his injuries were from this boxing match.
Dang.
But they are only this severe because Louis Resto took the padding out of his gloves, making the punches more powerful. People only found out that Louis was cheating when Billy's trainer felt Louis' gloves after the game.
He was just pounding.
But then, as there always seems to be in boxing, came another part of the story.
Did he just kiss him?
Crosses the ring and gives Colin the Judas kiss. As he's turning away, you can see Billy Ray's father's hand.
I don't think Billy Collins Sr., from what he told me, even thought that there might have been something wrong with the gloves until the very end of the fight. Otherwise, he would have pointed it out. It was at the end of the fight, when Resto went over to congratulate him, that he grabbed onto the gloves and held on, and he started screaming for the inspectors, "These gloves, these gloves."
What's
Wow.
To look at who Louis Resto looks at.
Not looking down surprised at the gloves or wondering what's going on or looking at Collins and saying, what are you talking about? But immediately turning to his co-conspirator and waving him over. Hanema just jumps in and starts yelling, those are the gloves you gave us. Those are the gloves you gave us.
Resto was quickly taken back to the dressing room where his gloves were removed by referee Tony Perez. It's hard to think of a greater crime in boxing than tampering with the glove.
Diego Maradona was a very talented footballer, there's no question about it. He was one of the best players to play football ever. But in this World Cup, he helped Argentina win by using his hand.
Bro, are you confused when they just say football when it's soccer, bro? Just say soccer.
Thanks for watching. Turn on post
that is the end of this. Yeah, man. I don't know why. Like, who was like soccer? Was soccer originally called football first, or did NFL make football first with that meaning? I always wanted to know, because it's just like, why can't you just call it soccer instead of confusing people? But what was the top 10 out of this? The most worst cheating scandal out of everything? I honestly have to feel like it's the boxing, bro. The dude's even lucky he didn't even, you know what I'm saying, get some like crazy charges for that, bro. Because it's just technically you're using the whole weapon and they didn't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? I would be mad as hell, bro. I'm like wondering why the hell this man punches so powerful and he's like my same weight class, and then all of a sudden, like, his pad is taking out the gloves. I didn't even know you can, like, make the gloves and do that shit. I thought the gloves just come out. I didn't even know there was padding in the gloves. I thought it was just designed how it was. But, hey, bro.